Hello, it is actually already Christmas Eve and our Puerto Rican. I just wanted to say hello to everyone. I know I haven't seen you in a while. Um, so today we're going to season and we're going to make a pernil. So what I usually do and most people do is we get a nice little pernil, and in English it's called a pork shoulder, and we get a nice little size. And so my videos before, I showed you how to make the sofrito, the recao, the green stuff. So you want to get that. I also like getting the Sazon. It's orange. You can get it anywhere in the supermarket. You're gonna need, of course, your adobo. You're also going to need, you can either get the badilla, but I like to put it in here, and you're going to see why I put it in here. It makes it easier. Um, or this is like the mojito. This is what it is. This is the mojito. So badilla is badilla mojito, or you can get the other brand. But I like to get it in and put it inside here. You're going to see why. Also, you need your packets of Sazon. Of course, everything we do is with a lot of flavor, right? Um, so I got my pork shoulder, and I kind of already started, so I just want to show you exactly what I'm doing. And let me just show you my pork shoulder. It's nice and big, so I kind of started already. So what you're going to do is you're going to poke some, we're going to stab it up. Basically, we're going to poke holes in it. And when you, after you poke a hole in it, you're going to take your sazon and you're going to stick it inside the hole. You're going to put it in the hole. Okay, so poke the hole. I'll just stick another little hole in here. Take a little bit of recao, the sofrito, and put it in. So you're gonna do this all over your pernil, all over your pork shoulder. So you're gonna poke the holes, and you're going to throw in the green stuff, the sazon stuff. Okay, and you're gonna do this all over your pork shoulder. So after you do this and you throw it all, you do it all over, you can just find, you know, wherever you can poke your holes. You, of course, you know, you're gonna turn it upside down like you would do a chicken. So I like to do this to my chicken, but doing this to the pernil is gives it that flavor that you need. Okay, so we've got these little holes poked. This is that one side. You're gonna do it also to the other side. Now remember that I told you about the mojito. This is why I like to put it in a bottle like this. I take the mojito, I squeeze it inside the holes. Sometimes it's really hard to find the little holes. Here we go. So not only am I putting the sofrito, but I'm also putting the mojito in here. So just throw them go find your little holes. Throw that mojito. Yeah, it's gonna come out. That's fine. That is perfectly fine. So after you throw the mojito inside the holes, you are going to turn, well, I'll put it over on this side because I like to do it on this side also. Let's poke a bunch of holes in here. This wonderful pork shoulder. The more holes you poke, the more flavor you are going to get. So, the more holes you poke, the more flavor you get. So we're gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna keep doing this. You're gonna just, every hole that you find that you poked, you're going to throw all that stuff in there. After you do all of this, you're gonna turn her over to that you're gonna see the skin side. So I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about when I say the skin side. Yes, let's turn her over. So this is the the skin part, in which we call, it's a little bit harder to poke the holes in, but you can do it. Just a little harder. So this is where you get pork skins, you know, how you buy them in the supermarket, you buy it in the stores. A lot of people love to have this part nice and crunchy. So if I can finally get to stab this the way I need to. See how you can tell it's really hard, the skin. I might have stabbed my Okay, so again, we're gonna throw this stuff inside really, really quick. Let's throw it inside. Remember, the more holes, the more flavor. The more holes, the more flavor. I know a lot of people are not doing pork anymore, but we love our pork. So we'll throw that in there. Again, that stuff that I was telling you, the mojito, just throw it in the holes also. Find the hole, throw it in. It gives that wonderful flavor. So what we do is we always season it the night before. Why? Because all that seasoning stays wonderfully on your pork shoulder. When I pick out the pork shoulders, I try and get at the least, oh Lord have mercy, the least fat. So you want to get it with more. So now we're going to sprinkle the adobo all over. Do not miss a spot. I should have poked a hole in here too. It's kind of hard, but we'll put her inside. So we're gonna put the adobo around all over the place. You're gonna sprinkle, cover it nice and generously, I say. Let's turn this little baby over. I'm gonna take some of the sofrito. I'm gonna massage it in. Okay, that's that green stuff. We're gonna massage it all over. As you can see, it's also inside the pan, which is fantastic. So we're gonna massage her all over. Now we will take a package of the Sazon Goya. Let's open her up. Sometimes, and we're going to sprinkle, and massage. Let's turn this bad baby over and sprinkle. And I know you're probably saying, oh my God, it's so much. Oh, you need to put this nice and even as much. You want to have your pork shoulder with all that yummy seasoning. So this was the stuff that I told you about that you can get in the supermarket. It's orange. It's next to the mojito. So now I take it and I massage her with the yellow bits stuff. Let's massage her nicely. Turn it around one more time. Put it in our hands. Yeah, this is a wonderful mess. And we're going to massage it nice and gently. So everyone does their pork shoulders, our pernil, our traditions. Everyone does it different. This is the way I do it, my little Puerto Rican way. The way I learned from my grandma. Of course, I add my little touches to it, because we always think that we're gonna make it a little bit better. Now, you have a choice. You can, oh, it's still going. Let's try and keep this. You can either take your pork shoulder and wrap it all in aluminum foil so that it can not be moist inside while you're cooking it. Or you can, the way it's usually done, just put aluminum foil on the top. You're going to put it in the oven. So depending on the pounds of, if it's a small one, you're going to cook it about 4 to 5 hours. If it's a larger one, we say 5 to 7. This one, most likely I'll get up at 8 o'clock in the morning, 9 o'clock, and start putting her in because I want to make sure that it's ready for tomorrow. Yes. So you're going to set up your oven to 350 in the morning. You're going to pop her in. So like I said, you can either wrap the whole entire pork shoulder, the whole pernil, in aluminum foil and leave it inside here, or you can just leave it inside here and just make sure that the aluminum foil on the top is it's good. So I just want to tell you all, from my home to yours, I'm wishing you a Merry Christmas. This has been one heck of a year, 2020. I can't wait for it to be gone. And there we go. You've got your pernil, and I will set it up and show you tomorrow what it looks like when it's done. Happy cooking. Bye. Blessings. Yummy, yummy. So this is 3 hours after being in the oven. So we're gonna just you want to baste it so that all the juices come in. As you can tell, you've got some juices that have already come out of the so I'm gonna baste it now. In about maybe an hour, I'm gonna turn it over. As I told you before, I told you to cover it. After the 3 hours, you're gonna want to uncover it inside the thing. You're gonna baste it. You're gonna leave it out for a little bit. After an hour, you're gonna want to turn the pork shoulder, the pernil, turn her over so that the skin part can now turn nice and brown. You want the skin of the pork to turn a nice crispy brown. So then in about an hour, that's what we're gonna do. I don't have the rights to this music, just in case you can hear in the background. So this is what you want your pernil to look like. You want that nice brown, and this is what I'm talking about when I say you want to turn it over. So you're going to need, of course, 2 forks. And you want to get that skin to roast nicely. It's a little hard. Woohoo! We got it. So now you're gonna put her in for another hour. I'm gonna say about another hour. Let's get this skin to roast nice and crispy, and we'll get to the end of it. That way you can see what your penne should look like. So now we're going to take out this beautiful penne. So this is the way you want it to look. See, the skin nice and toasty, roasted. Let's bring this baby out of this oven. Yes. There we go. You have a penne. You can make it yourself. She's beautiful. She's ready to go. I just wanted to tell you, have a Merry Christmas. And if you see this video after Merry Christmas, it doesn't matter. Just have a blessed day and enjoy your holiday. Bye. From These Latinas Kitchen. Have a great one. Bye. Just wanted to show you a little bit of the cutting of this wonderful penne. So you're going to cut it. I usually put it in a different pan, and once I get everything out, what I like to do is take 2 forks and I like to shred it. Some people like it in chunks. I like it in shred like, because
Pulled pork.
Yeah, almost like pulled pork. That's how it's actually tastier. And then you see this little juice that you have in there. You're going to want to take that juice and then pour it all over the all over the pork. So, see, this is how we usually do it. We pull it apart, give it some nice texture. It's all inside that little juice. You can take the pork skin, put it on the other side for whoever wants to eat the pork skin. If sometimes it's not ready, you might want to put it back in the oven for another half an hour, maybe an hour, so that it gets nice and soft. But this is it.